Vincent and the Grenadines. WEFM is SVG.
Bringing you the news 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Welcome to WEFM's Midday News, sponsored by Court St. Vincent Limited.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is set to host a cannabis festival from November 1st to 3rd, 2024. The festival, Cannabliss, officially launched by the Medicinal Cannabis Authority on September 9th, 2024, will feature medicinal marijuana products, local food, and music. The launch, which took place at the Laview Boutique Hotel, was attended by several policymakers, including Agricultural Minister Sabato Caesar and Finance Minister Camilo Gonzalez, who both acknowledged the historical significance of the hosting of the festival. The head of the SVG Medicinal Cannabis Authority, Dr. Gerald Thompson, also spoke, revealing that the festival will see a conference on medicinal cannabis, an expo, and a concert. In December 2018, St. Vincent and the Grenadines became one of the first OECS country to decriminalize marijuana for medicinal purposes. People can purchase marijuana-based pharmaceutical products at several approved pharmacies operating in the country. The country also has a cannabis lounge and has exported locally made medicinal marijuana products. A partnership between the St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited, VINLEC, and the SVG Zero Hunger Trust Fund will provide fresh fruits and vegetables to 3 schools in close proximity to its power plant. This marks a significant step forward in ensuring students receive nutritious meals while supporting local farmers. VINLEC has donated a check during a ceremony held on September 11, 2024, totaling $19,500 to the SVG Zero Hunger Trust Fund at the main office in Pauls Avenue. The South Rivers Methodist School, Spring Village Methodist School, and the Fitzhughes Government School are the 3 beneficiaries of this initiative. VINLEC's involvement in this collaboration includes sourcing fresh produce from local farmers and delivering it to the schools. This is in an effort toward addressing food insecurity among students, while also creating a valuable market for local agriculture. Still on the local scene, a 23-year-old conductor from Prospect, identified as Eldon Garraway, was arrested and charged on September 6, 2024, for damaging government property. Investigations revealed that Garraway allegedly damaged a motorcycle registered as G1182 by pushing it to the ground without lawful excuse, resulting in damages estimated at $215 and 55 cents. This motorcycle belongs to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the incident occurred on September 4th, 2024 in Kingstown. Garraway appeared before the Kingston Magistrate Court on September 9th, 2024, where he pleaded guilty to the charge. His station bail conditions remain in effect, and the case was adjourned to September 10th, 2024 for sentencing, according to an official release. In the region, Minister in the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Investment in Barbados, Senator Chad Blackman, has made an urgent call for those on the front lines of the climate crisis in the region to provide solutions. Senator Blackman voiced the appeal during his remarks at the Climate Finance Access Network (CFAN) Caribbean Workshop. This event was held at the Accra Beach Hotel in Rockley, Christchurch, Barbados on Monday, 9th September 2024. While expressing appreciation for CFAN's organization of the inaugural Caribbean Workshop, Minister Blackman highlighted the importance of Barbados hosting the event, as it has become a symbol of the global climate crisis and financial reform, especially through the Bridgetown Initiative. He described the Bridgetown Initiative as a long-standing agenda aimed at reforming the global financial architecture to support climate action and vulnerable nations by enhancing access to climate finance, restructuring debt, and attracting private investment for sustainable development. Senator Blackman urged attendees to consider the region's challenges from a global perspective while also focusing on local actions. He stressed that while a global outlook is essential, each country must ensure its efforts are felt on the ground. Former Minister and Parliamentary Representative for Grosse Ile, Leonard Spider Montour, during the United Workers' Party (UWP) press briefing on Tuesday, criticized the current administration's approach to crime in St. Lucia. He questioned, "Can you believe that amidst such a critical crime situation in our country, our Prime Minister appoints a new commissioner and only gives him an acting position for 6 months?" Montour voiced his disapproval of the government's overall response to crime, labeling it insufficient and lacking foresight. He expressed particular concern for the latest victims of gun violence on the island. Additionally, he has urged St. Lucians to refrain from taking matters into their own hands in light of gun-related crimes. He emphasized, "It is to some extent our responsibility to protect ourselves, but given how out of control the situation has become, I urge you, do not succumb to the temptation of becoming lawless." On the international scene, Australia has revoked military honors from senior defense commanders due to alleged war crimes that occurred during their command in Afghanistan. During a parliamentary session on Thursday, Defense Minister Richard Marles announced that these individuals would lose their Distinguished Service Medals following recommendations from a significant inquiry that highlighted an unchecked warrior culture within certain segments of the force. The Brereton report, published in 2020, presented credible evidence suggesting that elite Australian soldiers unlawfully killed 39 individuals during the Afghan conflict. While he did not specify the number of affected officers, local reports indicate it is fewer than 10. Miles emphasized that the vast majority of Australian defense personnel deployed to Afghanistan from 2001 to 2021 had provided sacred service and commended those who helped bring the alleged misconduct to light. This decision does not pertain to individuals currently under investigation for war crimes, including Australia's most decorated living soldier, Victoria Cross recipient Ben Roberts-Smith. And finally, in sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has signed a new 3-year contract with the club. His contract was set to expire at the end of the season, but he has now agreed to a deal lasting until 2027, just before Sunday's North London derby against Tottenham. Arteta was serving as a coach under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City to succeed his fellow countryman Unai Emery as manager in December of 2019. Under his leadership, Arsenal triumphed in the FA Cup final at the conclusion of the 2019-2020 seasons, marking his first major trophy as a manager. In the last 2 seasons, Arsenal finished as runners-up to Manchester City in the Premier League, as the 42-year-old aims to guide the club to their first top-flight title since 2003-2004. After 3 matches this season, Arsenal sits in 4th place, securing victories in their first 2 games against Wolves and Aston Villa, followed by a draw with Brighton. This has been WEFM's Midday News, sponsored by Court St. Vincent Limited. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. news, and we thank you for listening.
Get vivid views at Quartz Optical. View the world in the latest frames and lens. Double your savings with 50% off credit purchases, 24 months and over. 25% off cash purchases. Wear it now and pay later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Get vivid views only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer ends September